Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside the Hannahville Ice and Turf Complex. It's the Wells Sports Complex as Escanaba, as we are ready for a big rivalry showdown. It is the Manistique Emeralds right below us, and the Road Blacks taking on the Escanaba Eskimos. Second meeting of the regular season, could be a preview down the line in the regional playoffs, which will get underway next week. And Zach, another one of those big games that's been circled on the calendar for both sides.
Yeah, things didn't go the way we expected in Manistique earlier in the year. Overtime loss, obviously, pretty evenly matched teams. Coming into Escanaba's house tonight, you better believe it's parents' night. So it's the emotions will be high. Probably some seniors. Well, they got one more game, but not a rivalry game like this one.
No. Both of these sides, plenty of years of experience playing against each other, in some cases with each other, and should be a good one. It went to overtime last time, and we'll see what these two teams have in store for you here in this one. Tough with the sight lines up here in the balcony, so we're going to do the best we can calling the action. I can't see anyway. Miller to take the draw and wins it back, and Carson Hinkson will play it. Emeralds going left to right here in the first and third, and a dangerous start down the ice as they almost turn it over before Noble secures and saves the day.
Escanaba on a hard forecheck early here. I expect them to play physical. I expect them to play fast.
They want to come out here tonight and leave, no doubt, and send a message to Manistique. Big hit right below us from Stephen Allen. But fired all the way back down, in and around. Played to the corner. Nice reverse for Hinkson. Two guys in tight, high pop-up. Carson will play it behind. Gets it out. All Escanaba on the offensive end early. That one comes out. Just gets dumped down. Burton will play it out around the net. Burton with Hinkson. Blake Walford comes out on the forward side. He can't quite get it down. Eskimos turn it right back around, slide it in. Noble bats it away. Garapi and Raholly with Hinkson, Dietzman, Walter. This was a great group up front, and that big win over Petoskey.
Nice little heads-up play there by Garapi. He's seen the rebound coming back in front of the net there, played it back in behind the net.
Centered to the middle. Shot hits a skate. Dietzman with the block there. Skated in here, centered, broken up initially, then slid. Big save, Noble. Rebound and another one. And Alex under fire, stands tall early as the Emeralds bring it out. Dietzman into the offensive end. Down into the far hidden corner. The one spot we can't see from our broadcast spot here in Escanaba. Carson clears it out. Line change coming. It'll be that top line of Carlson, Skeens, and Nutkins. Here, Ben Raholly, he's kind of shouting out, kind of directing the traffic from the bench on where the Eskimos are coming on that hard forecheck you mentioned. Allows the guys to just keep their head in the game, not looking over their shoulder. Stephen Allen joins the play here. Burton on with Hinkson. No shots yet for the Emeralds with 14:40 to go. Brought up, and that one deflected high and up into the netting. Draw should come from outside the zone, I would think, because shot was from around the blue line. But they'll go offensive end face-off for the Eskimos.
Miller takes a draw back to Raholly, played around by Raholly.
Nice clear out here and a little bit of room in the neutral zone. Nice stick handling by Carter Levine. Levine on the far wall, dumps it in. He's got chasers. Looks like Miller. Circled around. with Allen. Back out, Eskimos fly into the zone. 2-on-2, another good play on the defensive end by Garapi. Circled around, Noble saw it, saved, stopped the rebound, and Rahali digs it away, and it's cleared out. Going to be an icing here, but a breather, and we're doing a very good job against all this pressure in our own end.
We knew Escanaba was going to be the aggressors tonight. Last couple of games, we've kind of been the bully. Escanaba kind of giving it right back to us here a little bit.
Face-off, Dietzman went down into the pile. Burton will win it over to the sidewall. Rushed around. Finds Carson Hinkson. He tries to lead the breakout. Was looking for Audie, who pokes it away. Walther racing as well. As it comes to Burton underneath, and Zach will circle back. This one slid down. Quickly turned back. Shots on goal on the board right now, 5-0 in favor of the Eskimos. Much different opponent than what we saw in Petoskey. We're coming off a night where we set a program record for goals and shots.
Stephen Allen set the assist record.
Yep, single game and single season. Draw one back here. Eskimos trying to work it in behind the net. Rahali feeling better. Shot blocked there. Garapi, third time. He's made a great play defensively to help stop an Eskimo opportunity. Puck back to the point. Eski tries to rattle along. Carlson, nice play. Skeens breaks one up. And an offsides.
Nobody touched it.
Anticipation call. Comes back out of the zone. Man, you let that go. Nutkins plays it perfectly. Gavin's trailing that play. That should have turned into a 3-on-2. Eskimos win the faceoff. 12:20 to go. Opening period. No score. Centered in front. Loose puck up for grabs, but a lot of traffic. Outletted here, Eskimos. Fire in. Nice takeaway by Burton. Wrap around try. Noble kick save. And a cover up with 11:55 to go here in the first.
And that was a great job by Carson, getting across there, getting the stick down ice level to prevent that pass to the slot, because Escanaba had a guy sitting there.
There's that jump into the face-off circle we love so much. You pointed out how well we used that against Petoskey. Timed it just right. Bouncing puck to the middle. Taken away. Audie moves it up. Has Allen. Steven into the offensive end. Works it around there. Trip and a hard shot into the boards. Nothing doing. Dumped in. Rattles along the top of the boards. Back into the corner. Centered and broken up. Blake Walther. Blake gets shoved as he leads into the zone. Audie making a play. He'll work left side. And behind, huge hit on Hinkson along the back wall. Bouncing puck, Carlson. Neutral zone. They work it back around to Nutkins. Here comes Skeens flying off the bench. Good aggressive play by Skeens. Leaves it for Carlson. And everything gets muddied up. Skeens in behind. Puck comes back to Nutkins on the point. And then cleared back. Gavin was all alone. Had to move that thing back. Carlson from top to left. Circle goes wide. Nice pass here. Back on the stick of Carlson. Worked around. Nutkins with a signature slot attack. Hit a skate in front. Or somebody's shin. We come up on the 10-minute to go mark. First few minutes was all Escanaba in the offensive end. Now it's the Emeralds. The one spot we can't see, Zach's working the balcony, trying to get a better view through plexiglass and beams and walls, and
I like the
go a
effort
little bit
there.
wider shot to see what we're working with. That's about where our view stops. Right side circle, it's Allen into the face-off. 9:53 to go. Right off the draw, quick shot, juggled, and hung on to by the goaltender. Cully Hayes, a good one as a freshman, was the starting goaltender for that 14U state championship team. And a lot of those guys, Zach, you mentioned a ton of freshmen for this Escanaba team.
Yeah, I think I counted 6 freshmen, at least 6, possibly 7 freshmen on this varsity team. So they're young.
They only have 4 seniors. The rest are freshmen and sophomores.
I will say, though, those 4 seniors, they are some dandies.
That is a good group to have. 9:25 to go. In behind the net. Looked like Miller trying to move it back out. It's going to come up the near wall. Nice break up there in front of the bench. Flying back by Miller. Miller had 3 of the 4 nominees for the bone-crunching hit of the game. Here's the playmaker, Allen. Allen, right side. Brought it back to the middle, but had his pocket picked. Dietzman keeps the pressure on. Here's Audie. Jumps it. Broken up, shot goes wide. We're just past the 8-minute mark into this game, and I would say probably 4 minutes Eskimos, 4 minutes Emeralds.
And this is really where we expected it to be.
Oh, centered, right idea. Nobody could get there. Garapi with a quick shot from the point. And icing will send it back down the other way. The Emerald fans straight across from us like it. This isn't going to be a 10-goal, 50-plus shot performance tonight. This is going to be survival of the fittest.
No, if one team gets to 30 shots tonight, I'm really going to be surprised, Dan.
Flipped into the zone. Eskimos coming hard. Rahali taken down. Maddie looks like no limitations. He sprained an ankle at basketball practice, then sprained the other ankle in a basketball game. Had to miss the weekend contest with Petoskey, but that was to save him for this one. Steens bodies it, takes it away. Shot was deflected in behind. Cameron with the backhand. Comes back to the point. A big blast wide by Burton. Sent right back in, though, by Carson Hinkson. Comes back out here. Levine, so good at creating space. Kind of the old weave. Broken up, but the Emeralds keep possession. Carson Hinkson sees room, makes room. Hinkson all the way to the left circle. Short side, blocker save. Rebound comes in behind. First 6 shots on goal of the game went to the Eskimos. The last 4 now to the Emeralds. Nice move. Carson lost it. Comes to the corner again. And breakout here. Skipped and shot hard. Nice redirect by Levine. Sends Miller into the offensive end. Shot. Side of the net. 6:30 to go. Opening period here from Escanaba. That one sent in. Ben Raholly saw something coming. He said it's going to get ugly. Hope he wasn't talking Blake Walter. He works his way around.
There's been a few repeated slashes here that they're kind of letting go, Dan.
Okay.
And I think that's what they're talking about there. I know that one. There was one down in our offensive zone on Carson there that I thought got up on the hands.
Referee almost taken out by skis. Centered and broken up to the far side. Graham Johnson tracks it down. He's got it centered in front off a skate. Noble sliding save. Johnson was one of the big goal scorers. The last time they played, it was Gunnar Bedreau in overtime that won it. The defenseman, number 12.
You got to keep an eye on LaMarche.
Yep.
He's their captain. He wears number 11.
Him and Stryker, really the heart and soul. Save and a rebound and a goal. Graham Johnson, one of those freshmen. Makes it 1-0. Noble made the initial save.
Noble's a little ginger here. I don't know if
Steve Hinkson going to come out and check on him. He says he's good. Nods in approval. Referee will have a word with him. So Graham Johnson puts the Eskimos on top 1-0. 5:26 to go here in the first. Into the offensive end, Nutkins. Back out here. Johnson's looking for another one. Spin move. He is big for a freshman, too. Shot there, skipped across. Now played out. Oh, almost at the other end. John Nutkins is pleading for a slash. Something happened behind the play right below us. That's what I was looking at, missed the shot.
We're seeing a lot of two-hand axe swings here, Dan.
Into the zone come the Eskimos. They're going to try and center it. They do. Quick chop. Here the coaches were right above the bench for the Emeralds, and they're pleading to not give them that spot. Talking about that high slot and middle area. Outlet here, Levine making his move. Carter flies into the zone. Tried to leave it back. Kind of got double teamed along the walls. Reversed around. Garapi and Raholly both hold the zone. Brody takes it. Shot block. Beatsman with it now. Beatsman off the wall trying to create room for himself. A takedown in front and a whistle, and they got it.
$19. Guess who?
Gunnar Bedreau. Power play here from Timber Products Company. Big thank you to the Timber Products Company and Munising team for supporting our broadcasts all season long. Timber Products Company and Munising. Check out their website. Great careers available now. 2 minutes here. I didn't catch the signal.
Head contact, I believe.
It was a cross check in front of the net. It was kind of more of a scrum. This one bounced out. Oh, takes a bad hop. Centered in front. Noble shuts the door. Oh, that's a big one. Those are we get one or two hops like that a game. And Noble holds up. 1-0 Eskimos. They win the draw. Just dumped to the corner. Carson surveys the scene. He's going to whip it around. Right below us for Walther. Walther wants Dietzman. Mustang to Mustang here. Sidewall and into the offensive end. 2:55 to go. 1:15 on the Timber Products Company power play. And the Eskimos bring it out of the zone. 1-on-3. Broken up.
I think the power play that we wanted, I think, was out there during the penalty. So they were pretty much out of gas.
Yeah,
at that
it was
point.
Allen and Nutkins were for sure out there.
Now,
Allen was the one that got taken down in front.
now
And here it comes. Miller, who plays basically as a fourth forward. Allen, Nutkins, Kingston, Carlson. That's the 5, you're right, that they wanted. 37 seconds to go. Skeens joins the play. Miller, shot by Skeens, batted. Didn't get all of it, and it's covered up by the goaltender Hayes. 28 seconds to go in the man advantage. 2:06 in the period.
Well, we either got too much of that one, we were looking for a redirect, and we got too much and knocked it down, or we didn't get enough of it to get a stick on it, Dan. Either way you look at it.
Yeah. Face off to the sidewall. Garapi back to Rahali. Shot. Ice level. Blocked. And then one off the post or the side of the net there. Comes back to the corner. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. And the Eskimos will clear it out. Noble will go play it. Power play will be 0 for 1 on the night. Now, we kind of regroup, try to get our side set, and that's up into the netting. It'll be an offensive end draw on the left side.
I got to believe Audie will take the draw here, right-hander, but they send in Dietzman.
Dietzman's been really good in that circle as of late. Wins it to Audie. Shot, that's what they're looking for. Must have saw something where they knew if they win the draw, Audie would have a lane. Ben Rahali yelling they're cheating. Coming hard. There's a slash right across the stick. It broke up the play. Rahali circles behind. Two-hand shot into the boards. Into the offensive end. Behind the play, shoulder into Hinkson. Final minute. In front. Hayes brushed it back. That one sent up, held just outside the blue line. Burton will turn it around. He's got a lane, and Burton gets high load. Miller from his own blue line had to send it down with 28 seconds and an icing call. I think Miller thought there was less time left. 27 seconds. The bench below us is not happy.
And here's the thing, Dan.
The way it's going.
Carter takes 2 strides. That's not an icing.
Yeah.
We're across center ice.
What do we got here?
Puck out of play over to the far side. It was a rocket off Garapi's stick, and it was going right for that heater above the fence.
Yeah. Told you my eyes are no good. Shot, save, Noble. Rebounds loose. Oh, Alex dives and pokes it away. Heads up play by Noble because he knew he didn't have a defenseman there. 10 seconds. Let's just get out of the period at this point. Skipped across. Oh, fancy move. A dive and a breakup and a block. Garapi played a heck of a period defensively. And that is the horn. End of the first. 1-0. You know, Noble is feeling a little bit rough. Lays his body on the line. We get the sportsmanship PSA from the public address announcer, well timed. And here we are, dust settles at the end of one. Shot time goal 12-7. 1-0 Eskimos lead it. Your thoughts on what we saw there and what we need to look out for coming out in period number 2?
Well, that's exactly what we expected from Escanaba. They play fast and aggressive. I thought we were kind of on our heels a little bit there early in the game, and that might have had a little effect on our stamina going forward, Dan. I thought we were a little bit on our heels early, and we were chasing the puck, and we kind of ran out of gas. I just thought we had a lapse in our defense just for a second there, and you can't have that against teams like this because they'll make you pay.
So they lead it 1-0. Graham Johnson, Sawyer LaMarche got the assist on it. They do lead it 1-0 here as we step aside, bring you this week's edition of This Week in High School Sports. We'll be back with second period action. It is M123 FM and my Manistique.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit LadyKillersPestControl.com.
It's February, so that means 2 things. The start of winter postseason events is upon us, as is the announcement of our Scholar Athlete Award winners. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The first winter postseason events get started this week with team and individual wrestling districts. That's followed by boys and girls skiing regionals the following week, with UP boys and girls swimming and diving finals on February 18th. The next 7 weeks will be very hectic. If you're looking for tickets, radio broadcasts, or live streams, we've got you covered. Tickets for all of our postseason events, no matter the sport, can be found right on our website. Just go to MHSAA.com, click the sport you're interested in, and then purchase tickets. It's that easy. If you're looking for a live stream of a tournament event, check out nfhsnetwork.com. Hundreds of basketball games will be available, as well as team wrestling finals, individual wrestling finals, hockey semifinals and finals, competitive cheer finals, gymnastics finals, and swimming and diving finals. Both the boys and girls basketball finals will air live on Bally Sports Detroit. Can't be at a game or able to watch it? You can listen to the hockey semifinals and finals and the boys and girls basketball semifinals and finals by going to MHSAAnetwork.com. And be sure to check us out online for updated scores, brackets, and write-ups of all the biggest games. The next 7 weeks will fly by. Don't miss anything. Visit us at MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to West Bloomfield's India Davis. She poured in 21 points in a 59-49 win over the defending Division II champs Detroit Edison. The Lakers are the defending Division I champs and are off to a 13-2 start this season. North Farmington's Ryan Hurst. The senior had 22 points in a 13-point win over previously unbeaten Muskegon. 10 of Hurst's 22 came in the third quarter. And to Trevor Schroeder. The Dundee senior was swimmer of the meet at the Monroe County Swimming and Diving Championships. Schroeder was first in the 50 freestyle and butterfly, and he was on the first place 200 freestyle relay team, as Dundee also finished first as a team.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
Two wrestlers are near the out-of-bounds line. The offensive wrestler is completely out of bounds while holding the defensive wrestler on his back. Only the defensive wrestler's shoulder is on the out-of-bounds line and nothing else is touching in bounds. What's the call? The officials should continue to let them wrestle. Wrestlers are considered in bounds if a total of 2 supporting points of either wrestler are inside or on the boundary line. They're also in bounds if the shoulder of the defensive wrestler or the hip of the offensive wrestler is inside or on the line, as both of these situations count as 2 points of contact. With the shoulder, it's also the scapula making contact, and with the hip, it's also the thigh. But if there are 2 points of contact inside or on the line, wrestling can continue.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you are interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. The first batch of MHSAA Farm Bureau Insurance Scholar Athlete Award winners have been announced, with the second batch to be named next week and the final batch the week after that. The first group was 10 student athletes from Class C and D schools, and each will receive a $2,000 college scholarship. Next week, the winners from Class B will be announced, followed by the winners from Class A after that. All 32 scholarship recipients will be recognized on March 25th during the MHSAA Boys Basketball Finals at the Breslin Student Event Center in East Lansing. This is the 34th year of the MHSAA Farm Bureau Insurance Scholar Athlete Award Program, and to date, Farm Bureau has handed out nearly $1 million in scholarships. To be eligible, a student must have at least a 3.5 GPA on a 4.0 scale and have won at least one varsity letter in a sport with an MHSAA-sponsored postseason. To read about the first group of winners and for more information on the scholarship program, please go to MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare.
Well, we're back inside the Well Sports Complex in Escanaba. You see the scoreboard there. It reads 2-0. 4 seconds into the period as we're waiting to come out of commercial break. What the heck just happened there?
Well, Brett Labre, or unsure of the pronunciation on that. I thought it looked like we won the draw, but he jumped the draw, and he was in all by himself.
4 seconds into the period, Escanaba strikes to make it 2-0. Right off the draw and down the ice. This one sent out. We haven't had many 2-goal deficits this year. Time to rally back for the Emeralds, who are going right to left here. And looked like they felt pretty confident coming out of the locker room.
That is not how I expected this period to start, Dan.
No, we're still miking up and waiting for the commercial break to come to an end. And bam, the horn sounds. Centered here. Nice play by Burton. Good take. Audie got bumped off. Loose puck flung in. Off the side. Got it back. Another look.
Off the iron.
Second post we've hit early on. That comes all the way around. Garapi going to bail all the way back. Icing going to be the call, as that thing took a 3/4 turn all the way around the building.
Manistique bench a little upset. Big old slash from number 9, Ben Sams. Right from the official. Another no call.
Draw one back. Garapi airmails one. Backhand. Walther in behind. Dietzman now with Pinkson turned around. Blake with a big one along the boards. But Escanaba plays it out, and they may have a 2-on-1 here. Coming back, they get wide. Shot. Noble saves it. Kicked over to the corner. 14:59 to go. Early second period. The Eskimos have struck again.
Here's the thing, though, with Escanaba, Dan, is they roll 2 lines. Very seldom do they run their third line out there. So at what point do they run out of gas?
That will be something to keep an eye on. We know the Emeralds are in good shape and have been running three lines with some plug and play guys to fill in throughout the whole season. Down in that corner, skipped across. Shots on goal currently 16-8. Another strong start to the period. And look at this. Flying in, it's Keene. Centered it back. John Nutkins saying, come on, see him. Pass was off the mark, but he had Nutkins wide open, and that's out of the zone. And another icing with 14:04 to go in the period.
Those are the kind of effort plays we need, Dan. Those are the ones that'll get us back into this game. A little bit better vision there from Skeens.
Whistle here. So Skeens got booted. Yeah, Skeens got booted. Carlson takes the face-off down to the corner.
I'm not sure what he got booted for either, Dan, because the Escanaba stick was on the ice.
Well, they dropped the puck. One comes over to the wall. Loose puck. Cleared over. Like a force field at the blue line. Emeralds can't get it out. Puck work to the corner for the Eskimos. They got traffic headed in front. Big save, Noble. Out, nice move. Room to work for Carlson. Connor Carlson comes in. Backhand pass. Nutkins. Oh, net conveniently got hammered. And turned around. Up into the netting.
That was something I would have liked to have seen develop a little more, Dan.
We're just a second or two off right now on our timing.
Well, and our bad angle shots. We're taking a few real bad angle shots, I think, tonight.
Yep.
That I would have liked to have seen develop a little more. We had guys moving.
We're forcing some things.
Yeah, exactly.
Down to the wall here. Levine makes a move. Levine bumped into his own man. Miller and him collide, and the Eskimos bring it down the ice. Drop it to the trailer. Big shot there. Garapi blocks another one. Tell you what, Garapi might be the best guy on the ice right now in this one for the Emeralds. That's the fourth shot I think he's blocked in this game.
At least the fourth.
Yeah. Skipped over. Here's Miller. This might be the guy that lights the spark. Carter, look, shot off a stick. Deflected wide. Garapi moved it forward. Rahali.
There, look,
changed
now
it for Burt, and it was calling for it. Took too long to develop on that one.
I like the setup.
Like you said, we've got some things that are there.
I mean, that was an absolutely phenomenal play by the Escanaba defenseman there with that stick left in. 9 times out of 10, that's a goal.
What a move by Hinkson. Left it short side Hayes. No room there for that one to get through. But a good take by Austin Hinkson as they go the other way. 11:30 to go, second period. 2-0, Escanaba. 4 seconds into the period, they scored. Oh, open ice, 2 Eskimos wipe each other out. Walter, over, Miller, Hayes, the save, Walter!
Nice little backhand from Walter.
It started Alex Swalbach and Keegan Braun, who you mentioned. They've been rolling 2 lines. They throw out a couple of bodies for the first time tonight. They collide at the blue line, and we convert the 3-on-1. Great job on the passing, but a heads-up play by Walter to follow that shot.
Absolutely.
Blake, man, oh man, 5 out of 6 games now.
Keep feeding them.
And multiple multi-goal games in that stretch. He has been unbelievable since about mid-January.
Now, the other thing is Escanaba can't raise the skate and kick.
Nope.
I mean, this game, we heard it earlier from Coach Rahali. It's going to get ugly if they don't start calling some of this stuff.
That one off of sticking up into the netting. You wonder if you're Andy Johnson, the head coach of the Eskimos, you go, hey, fellas, let's tone it down a notch because now we're taking ourselves out of plays.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to tell them to keep going. That's kind of the style. But you would think you would say, if I'm down there, I'm saying, guys, hey, ease up a bit. We're killing ourselves, literally, taking each other out. Those two guys were still down when we scored the goal.
You know, and
they were trying to deliver something big to the Emeralds.
They're doing a lot of things right with their forecheck and their back check and their breakouts. So why would you want to put yourself in a position where you're shorthanded?
Centered just a step in front of Levine. Didn't quite make it all the way over to Allen. No icing. And a stick goes flying. Whose is it? It's one of ours. It's Allen. Big shove in front. They're letting him play. As long as it goes both ways.
Yeah, I'm all right with it if they're going to go both ways.
That's how it's got to be. Both teams adjust your style and play.
Uh-oh. Allen.
Tried to go backdoor to Levine. Carson calling for it, blue line. It was dying out. Had to come in and break it up. I can tell you, the Eskimos laboring a little bit here. Drop back here in the high slot. Left circle, one-timer. Noble got a piece of it.
How much gas is left in either tank at this point, Dan? It's been a fever pitch here for the last couple of minutes.
Well, the emotion and the adrenaline do carrying you through this thing. Beatsman broken up.
Had a nice little play for Walter, but a little miscommunication.
8:45 to go in the period. The Eskimos hold the lead, but the Emeralds, I got so excited when we scored, I didn't change the score ticker. It is 2-1. Then the story in the first two periods, red hot start in the first and second for the Eskimos. Then the Emeralds start to find their way and impose their will. Noble dropped down, shot was wide, it's turned around. Out of the zone here, pass goes off the tip of the stick of Austin Hinkson. Breakout try again from that corner. Audie's had a couple of good looks. Save, Noble, rebound. I can't see it with the post. Cleared out and chopped down.
Not deep enough to change.
Yep. That's big. Not only do you not get the icing, you don't get the change. Rifled back in. Emeralds did get their change. Then in front, backhand. Noble side to side. Somebody came to help there. It was Carlson who clears it out, and we'll get a whistle. Icing here with 7:29 to go.
Yeah, I think on the last change we got our forwards off, but not our defensemen.
Draw here to Noble's left. Shot. Guess who? Garapi. Knocked it out of midair. Sends Carlson up the ice. He's got Nutkins in the middle. Come on. Look like they're chopping wood. Carlson looking for Skeens. Just off the mark. Stick goes flying into the rafters. I've never seen that before in a whistle.
How do you not see it after a period and a half?
Everybody in the building saw it. It didn't fall from the sky.
That stick, Dan, if you look at the rafters here in the arena, that stick was above the bottom of them rafters.
I didn't see it. Hopefully he sees the goal. Allen jumps through. Shot is saved by Hayes.
I'm going to be completely honest, Dan. I thought it was a fluorescent bulb falling from the ceiling. All I seen was the sparkle up high.
Shot deflected just wide. Look at Allen fighting. Gets taken down. Thank you. Now, I'm sure down on the other bench, Andy Johnson's probably not happy. We give Escanaba a little bit of crap here on our broadcasts. And some people have commented that they haven't thought we were great sports in the past. Part of my frustration comes from they're a good enough hockey team and a good enough program that they don't have to play like this.
Absolutely.
These are two pretty good hockey teams. Two pretty good programs all the way down as Noble saves it up into the netting. That you just wish it would stay about hockey.
Right, absolutely. You know, it's...
you don't need guys chucking sticks up into the lights and tackling each other down in the nets.
It's one of them wings avalanche kind of deals, you know, or there is absolutely no love lost either way.
No Valentines being exchanged here at the Wells tonight. 6:22 to go, minute 38 left. It is a Timber Products Company power play. Noble had to make another sliding save. Noble, spectacular. And we got a tangle up. Donnybrook time. Now, we've mentioned that they've let him play. At what point, though, if you're the Stripes, do you try to regain some control here? You can't let it go too far. Gavin Nutkins talking with the official.
Gavin was pushing him away.
Cross check.
I don't like that, Dan. You can't let Escanaba tee off on your goalie when he's trying to cover the puck.
4-on-4 for a minute 22.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Now you're getting to the point where you let it go too far. You let a lot go, you let him play, but you got to rein it in at some point. That one bounces in and stops. So 5:45 to go. 101 on the Escanaba penalty. 139. Was that Nutkins that did go?
Nutkins for cross check.
Okay. I saw him down there pleading his case. He loses the argument.
And I think what he was saying too was they can't slash the goalie.
Glove save. Hayes. Yeah. And Noble banged up earlier, had to get checked out. Escanaba's probably going to put a little extra heat on him.
Yeah, Noble was spread eagle there. He was in a bad, vulnerable position. Not much pad on the back.
Draw here. Played to the side. Allen now out. Hinkson spun his man right around. Bouncing puck into the zone. Ben Rahali's working with his defenseman right now, explaining to them the short-handed situation coming up. Oh, turnover. It never got out of the zone. Big block. Big save, Noble. And a whistle. That come off? Barely.
And that might be a little bit of after effect of that.
Yeah, that
scrub
might have been
down
not reset. Why do we have 3? Carson gonna skate back in. Draw. That's what they did on that opening face-off. Trying to slide through and an offsides.
That should come down here.
Yep. No. Neutral zone there. Offsides the whistle, 5:02 to go. 18 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Eskimo player loses an edge. Clear out here. We're going to be 1-on-1 with Stephen Allen. Eskimos come back. What do we got? 34 seconds of man advantage. Great play by Rahali.
Absolutely.
He went right after the big fella, Gunnar Bedreau.
You're kind of the victim of that against Petoskey.
Centered back in front. Nothing wrong there. You might get even a deflection on that. Nice.
Hey, we're running clock.
Yep. You know, it's a good crowd tonight. The 50-50, $242 in front. Wide and Noble. 2 seconds. Even straight. Now we got to get back into the play. Nutkins comes to the bench. Walter will try to come in. Eskimos still on the offensive end, still with the man advantage. And now Walter gets in to help even it up. Buck's tangled up behind. Oh, nice play.
Dietzman.
He gets slammed back, and it's up into the netting. Dietzman.
That'll stay.
Yep. You keep mentioning Dietzman in our broadcast. I know you love the way he plays.
Absolutely. High motor kid,
Yep.
Tough kid. Heads up play there. He didn't go for the big hit and take himself out of the play.
So it made Dietzman so good at the younger levels as those 4 or 5 game weekends. He was still going at the end when nobody else was.
Yeah. Tough, high motor
That's a kid that has played through some pretty tough stuff.
Yeah, and he plays the right way. You don't see him doing any of the dirty stuff. He plays hard.
And over in front of the bench. Little miscommunication. Oh, got to. Dietzman just wide with Walter, who got tangled up with Audie along the boards. I can't believe we turned that into a shot. Blistering one from the point. Save. Rebound. Covered up by Noble. 3 minutes to go. Second period, 2-1 Eskimos. That one in and covered up.
Little early whistle there. I'm going to call it like I see it.
$15th shot on goal of the period for the Eskimos, who sit at 27. But that number for them, I would say, a little deceiving. They've gotten a couple of stretches where they've gotten 3 or 4 at a time. And Noble's denied a lot of rebounds. Comes down in. Great hustle. Nutkins gets it from Skeens. Back to Skeens. Now Carlson takes it around the other side. Oh, Burton was moving in. Taken away, and then a shot from Rahali hits a couple of sticks. Held tight, though. That'll come out. Rahali, though, plays it at center ice. Lets everybody get back on side. Then starts it up. Here's Nutkins. Near side. Right below us. Broken up. But Allen bodies a play.
Escanaba fans don't like their own medicine.
Levine tried to lead it to Allen. Miller will come on. In. Icing signaled and icing called. Goes the other way. .134 in the period.
I like having Miller in to take the draw here. He's been pretty solid.
Nice play by Allen again. Problem was the closest one to it was Hinkson, and Carson had to hold his position.
And that was a great job by him, playing disciplined hockey.
Very easily to be tempted to go play that puck and then get caught on the back end of it. Miller goes down. It's a turnover at the blue line, but poked away. Garapy blocks another one. He had the poke that slowed the Eskimos into the zone. Levine knocks one away. He'll push for it. Down into the zone. 45 seconds to go in the period. Reversed around here. Played up. It's Allen. Feeds it. Knows he has room. Leads Miller off the wall. Miller bounces right at the hit, then gives one in the corner. Taking away Allen. Back to Garapy. Garapy goes back into the corner. He had Hinkson on the back side. That one I thought caught the netting, but they'll play on.
That's a high stick.
Yep. Nobody knows where it is. Drops out of the jersey. Audie with it. Moves it forward. Taken away. Comes back out of the zone. And that is the period. Fans getting their money's worth here. 2-1 is your score. 27-14. Shots on goal. And a big third period coming up for these two teams.
Little hiccup off the draw there, but I mean, I thought Manistique controlled a lot of that period.
You take out the first 4 seconds in that opening shift, and things aren't. Goal in the period comes from Blake Walther. Assists on that were Dietzman. Somebody else had one on the far side. It was a 3-man push. Was that what Audie with them? That
I believe so.
Yep, we'll have to check.
Audie and Dietz. We'll have to check, but I believe that's who it was.
And a great 3-on-1 into the zone. We step aside as we take the lead trail 2-1. Try to take the lead back in the third period. It is M123 FM.
The UP Trading Company and Exclusive Moose, 2 local shops under new ownership on Newberry Avenue, featuring a unique furniture selection from rustic and log furniture to dressers, sectionals, upholstery, and Uper light lamps. Next door in the gift shop, you will find t-shirts and sweatshirts, Stormy Cromer hats, gloves, and custom-made items, lotions, handcrafted soaps, candles, and sensational jewelry. It's at the Exclusive Moose and UP Trading Company, downtown Newberry, and follow us on Facebook at UP Trading and Exclusive Moose LLC.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Hitting the road to cheer on the Emeralds? Make Zephyr Fuel in Manistique your one-stop shop with gas, goodies, groceries, and more. For convenience, low prices, and great selections, shop your local family-owned Zephyr Fuel on Chippewa Avenue in Manistique.
The UP Trading Company and Exclusive Moose, two local shops under new ownership on Newberry Avenue, featuring a unique furniture selection from rustic and log furniture to dressers, sectionals, upholstery, and Uber light lamps. Next door in the gift shop, you will find t-shirts and sweatshirts, Stormy Cromer hats, gloves, and custom-made items, lotions, handcrafted soaps, candles, and sensational jewelry. It's at the Exclusive Moose and UP Trading Company, downtown Newberry, and follow us on Facebook at UP Trading and Exclusive Moose LLC.
Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner back with you here in Escanaba as we get ready for the third period of play. Eskimos lead it 2-1. They got one right off the jump to start the second. Going to be a very interesting third period. A little role reversal from last time. It was the Eskimos who had to come from behind to force an OT. Let's see what the third brings us. Dietzman to take the draw. Walther, Austin Hinkson. And then on the back end, Carson Hinkson and Zach Burton to start out the period. Everybody lined up ready to go. Then the Emeralds skated to their bench and came back in. Now the Eskimos are down back on their end. Officials look ready.
We may be looking on, we're waiting on the clock operator.
Okay. Kind of important. Ready to go. On a low 40s and steady rain in Escanaba tonight. Red hot here inside the Wells. Puck drop, Dietzman wins the draw. There come the Eskimos again. Straight through the middle. That time, shot was blocked.
We made it a little longer this time.
That was all Escanaba really had.
Yeah, that was
goal for him in the second period. But as you said, before we went to intermission, really controlled the period. Burton with the block. Cleared up to Walter. He's the goal scorer for the Emeralds. Assist from Dietzman and Hinkson. Shot there, comes in high. Hayes has to go up and grab it. 16:25 to go here in the third.
This is where we're going to find out a lot about this hockey team, Dan. Who's going to step up? You know, we're down a goal. We haven't been in this situation much in the third period of games. Who's going to be the guy?
Gavin Nutkins in to take the draw. Hayes with Carlson and Skeens. He sent it right in off the drop on Hayes. Puck to the corner here. Bank back around. Skeens couldn't quite get a handle. Eskimos bring it out here. They'll fly into the zone. Hard stop. Look at Skeens go to work. Take it away.
Man, is he fast.
Raholly, Garapy. Garapy's had a really good game. Finds Carlson. Now back to Nutkins. Lost the handle. Eskimos bring it right in. Puck's all the way back out to the point. Shot and Noble hangs on tight.
Escanaba with their starting line out there right now.
They tried to drop it back. Denied by Raholly and Miller.
I'll try to keep a little bit of an eye there. Another Garapy shot.
Raise the roof in here.
I'll try to keep a little eye on Escanaba's lines here, Dan.
Face off here, moved back over. That's something you've been keeping an eye on, and they were showing a little bit of labor in the second period.
And
Walker save, Noble.
Even with this line they have out there right now, they got one of their starters still out there with Streichert off the previous line.
I would expect Esky shorten that bench and just try to play conservative here. Nearly taken away. Levine putting pressure on the puck, as is Miller. Carter spins the man off. Levine back to Miller. Slides all the way back down. Carson off the wall, took a bad angle. 14 and a half to go. Puck into that offensive end. Austin Hinkson been all over the place. Audie with an assist, and it's up and into what I would assume would be the Escanaba bench down there.
It was in that general vicinity.
Center ice face off. Puck left in the neutral zone. Here's Rahalli. Sent forward. Oh, Audie's trying to get room in front. Eskimos took that away. Puck at the blue line. Garapi in a battle. Sends it in off an Eskimo. That
Offsides.
is the offsides whistle. Top forward line out here with Nutkins, Skeens, and Carlson. Rahalli and Garapi will stay on the defensive unit. Eskimos win the draw and bring it up. Rahalli takes it away. Carlson tries to make something happen up the right side. Nutkins turns it around. Created a turnover. Carlson on the backside, and it's played right back out. You see Escanaba just hacking at a lot of pucks here. The old keep away. Shot in front, screen. I don't think Hayes saw it. It hit him.
Definitely didn't. By the crowd reaction, there was a heck of a hole down there too, Dan.
Low shot.
Oh.
One-timer. Just off the mark. Too hot for Skeens to get all of it.
That'll be there though, Dan.
Yep. Noble kicks one away the other side.
One I don't think Noble saw.
No. Blocked by Garapi. Then the line of the night. Nutkins gives the guy a little shimmy to the bench. Here's Rahalli. Starts him up. Nobody there. It's off a stick. No icing. And Allen gives chase. Comes down in. Centered out. Here's a chance. Nice move by Miller. Along the board. Shot saved. Rebound. Batted to the corner by Allen. Hinkson deflection wide. That caught the skate and not the stick and kicked the other way. 11:59 to go and a couple of real good shifts for the Emeralds there.
I'm all right with that shot from Hinkson. Dan, that's a hard shot for that goalie to track through all that traffic. Them low ice level shots, those are hard for him to see.
Face off here, neutral zone, pushed forward. Hinkson. Body pushes it down into the corner. They'll try to dig it out. Burton wanted it on the blue line, but it was taken away by the Eskimos. They game the zone hard. Their pass fired wide. Rahalli so quick to move the puck. Up for grabs. High slot. Bouncing puck. And Rahalli sweeps it back to Noble.
I think we're starting to see some of that fatigue set in with Escanaba, Dan. The passes are getting a little slower, a little sloppier.
11:34 to play.
Some guys we don't see much of on the ice right now for the Eskimos.
Yeah, 14 Cale Carter.
21.
21's Keegan Braun. He's the one that got into the collision with Schwalbach. Was back on the defensive end and a whistle.
We could have caught that one, man.
Almost dropped the speaker. Nutkins big draw here. Emeralds will take it. Rahalli looks out. Carlson off the deflection. Sidewall, Burton bats it forward. Nutkins to Skeens. Great team hockey to gain the zone by the Emeralds. Comes back in. Shot was blocked. Eskimos take it out. But look at Cameron Skeens. Great hustle to get back in the play. Now the captain, Burton, works the right side. Burton getting jabbed at the whole way down. Goes right in behind, looking for a trailer in the middle. John Nutkins saying the same thing you are. Right below us. We're wearing them out.
Exactly. Escanaba ran that line that we haven't seen much of for a very, very, very short period there, Dan. As soon as they got a chance to, they changed.
They're going to lose. You've Labonte and Labre back here on the defense. Only changing the forwards. Draw. Cleared out. Batted down. Oh, a takedown. Referee was looking right at it. He chopped him down. Just told the bench of the Emeralds to shut up. Big hit by guess who? Miller. Now Miller heads the other way. A takedown from behind. Centered. Scrum. Hayes trying to dive for it. Couldn't get there. Holy moly.
Wow. If that's not tripping, how's it not interference?
Another one off of Hayes that I don't think he saw.
40 feet away
He's
from the
shaking
puck.
his head. Oh, had a man in front. Taken away. Penalty coming. And they're going to call the goalie. Hayes with a little shot to the back of Beatsman.
And they're going to put who are they putting in the box?
Power play. Timber Products Company power play.
I'm not sure who they put in the box there, Dan.
Man advantage. Boy, it was a late penalty on the Emeralds that let Escanaba tie it up the first time. The roles have been reversed. Timber Products Company power play. Here come the Emeralds. Timber Products Company power play. Cleared back down. A race for it. Audie wants the puck. Gave up his body. The Eskimos are leaving everybody back. Send it the other end. They're keeping one guy at one end, one guy at the other, and they're just passing it back and forth the length of the ice. Miller breaks it up. Emeralds turn it around. Here comes Hinkson. Audie to the right side. Cleared out a bullet all the way back down. Miller will go get it while the rest start to change. 8.5 to play. 1 minute on the Timber Products Company power play for the Emeralds. And it's into the netting. Should be an offensive end draw.
Should stay offensive end.
I actually caught a banner. Nutkins. Skeens. Carlson. With Rahali and Hinkson. Bouncing puck. Maddie in front, just wide of Nutkins. They're trying to get them side to side here. Now Carlson moves to the slot. Taken away, backhanded out. Carson Hinkson comes back. He got beat to it. Has to fight. Eskimos turn and dump. Carson Hinkson found Skeens on the breakout. He tried to center it back to Nutkins. Taken away.
We gotta
17
go.
seconds on the man advantage. Here's Gavin Nutkins. Hingson's going to want this one blue line. Shot there. Skeens. No. Another good look. Hayes is not picking up the puck great here in this third. Eskimos do kill off the penalty. Skeens will go back to work. Up the boards. Thought it was stolen by Nutkins. Got a big piece of it. Carson sent into the divider. Stayed on his feet. Eskimos come in. Rahali knocks it away. Cut back in. Carson will look. Comes it out. Audie backhand. Batted down at the blue line. Slap shot wide. A blast. Sent over to the far corner. Eskimos just trying to keep the puck moving. Here's Walter. Walter, he's all alone. Here's Dietzman in behind now. Dietzman hammered and hooked into the zone. Oh, it's off the back of the net. I thought he had it. Wrong way there, and a whistle with 6:35 to go.
I will give you credit, Dan. It is awfully hard to see the net between the puck and us through 2 layers of plexiglass and a steel beam.
Six and a half to play now. Shots on goal 31-18. That's not going to factor in the decision. Burton, shot, rebound, and it's blocked. Stephen Allen at the doorstep. Couldn't get it through. Garapi's going to have to play back. No icing call. 6:19 to go. Skipped over. Cleared out of the zone. Garapi in a 2-1 contest. Garapi faked a pass, played it to himself, then along the boards to himself. Escanaba comes fighting in. Under 6 to play. 2-1. We're getting into the neighborhood where Escanaba tied it up late in Manistique. Carried that momentum, scored right off the bat in overtime. And the Emeralds reverse that fortune turnover. Levine kicks it to himself. Brings it back. Allen, no look, broken up. A lot of traffic. Carlson for Levine. Single man switch. Rahali, quick shot. Save. That had to hit the stick. Look at that. Little Valentine's love behind the net in the corner.
I don't think that was love.
It was pushing and shoving, and the referee turned around, and everybody just started hugging each other. It's like when you're fighting your brother. Mom and Dad walk in the room.
Don't tell Mom.
Yeah. Skeens in front, wanted Nutkins to hit a skate. Comes to the corner. Hinkson holds the zone. Just barely comes out. Skeens. Oh, man, he's going 1,000 miles an hour. He looks even faster than a normal Cameron Skeens. It's his speed with max effort.
There is zero lack of effort from Skeens tonight, man.
Man, he's on a different level. When you take that ability, this is the type of stuff you wish you could bottle up from Cameron Skeens and give to the rest of the team and keep consistently. He's playing awesome. 4:55 to go. Can we break the seal and tie this thing up? Draw one by the Emeralds, taken in behind. Centered for Walter, broken up. Dietzman got it back, quick shot, save. Not Dietzman, it was Hinkson. Adam mixed up. Man, Carter right through to the backside, wrap around. Great feed.
I gotta believe we're gonna shorten the bench up a little bit here, Dan.
Yep.
I mean, we're pretty solid on all 3 forward lines, but
Crunch time.
I gotta believe we shorten that up a little bit.
And I think we've conserved enough energy through the first portions of this game going 3 lines against 2 that we can go short bench and still be okay. Whistle. Something behind in the corner that we can't see. Interference for Carson Hinkson.
That needs to be something that goes both ways. That absolutely needs to be a both ways call. We've seen it not called on Escanaba repeatedly.
One-timer off the draw. Noble with the piece. So Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. They get Hinkson. Drive there. Play for the puck. Burton. I think that was a shot. I don't think that was just all let's clear the puck out. Miller won the race to it.
That wasn't a let's clear the puck shot by any means, Dan.
Eskimos cradle to the blue line, shot in Noble the whole way. No problem.
That technically isn't another word.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words sometimes. 3:46 to go. Is that 122?
122 on the penalty. I didn't see who actually called that on, Dan.
Carson.
On Hinkson.
Yep.
All right.
Save Noble. Which takes the top 2 defensemen. Got Rahali and Burton still pretty good. 3:36 and 1:12. The times we're keeping an eye on. 2-1 your score. Carlson trying to make something happen. Carlson almost did. Center ice. Wrap around here for the Eskimos. They like to funnel guys through and then reverse it. Shots wide. That's what they scored on late. And Manistique. Now does this come from the slot? Shot blocked. Tried to go quick inside. Burton takes it away. He'll send it the length of the ice. Emeralds go with a quick change. 2:54 and 30 seconds on the PK. Breakout here. Johnson at the blue line, offsides. Labre, who had the first goal, looked like me coming through Rapid River earlier. had to back her off a notch. Garapi off the boards and the skate, no icing, dies out. That's too far for the Eskimos. One last clear out to kill it. Carson Hinkson out of the box. He'll come to the bench. Levine joins the play. And that, I think, is we're trying to set up that top group, that Carlson, Skeens, Nutkins line for the final push here. And then we would also have Carson Hinkson and Zach Burton. That's the 5 we're going to finish.
That's a hand pass.
Yep.
So that'll be offensive zone draw. Now's the time where Alex might need to go. Or a timeout.
There it is. Timeout.
And there it is.
Whistle. We'll take a quick one as well. Come back here at the Wells for the conclusion.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community. Hitting the road to cheer on the Emeralds? Make Zephyr Fuel in Manistique your one-stop shop with gas, goodies, groceries, and more. For convenience, low prices, and great selections, shop your local family-owned Zephyr Fuel on Chippewa Avenue in Manistique.
One of the good things about where we're set up here in Escanaba, we are right over the bench, as you can see on our camera area. Zach, during the timeout, was kind of hanging over, trying to listen to the message. What's Coach Nutkin's preaching here in this timeout with 2:01 to play?
It sounded to me, Dan, like we're going to roll 2 shifts here and then start looking at bringing Alex.
Okay. Let's get one right here. Nutkins.
He stressed the importance of face-offs.
You got Miller playing up with Nutkins here and Allen. Interesting. Maybe Gav goes the whole way then. Sent up here behind Miller. Nutkins off the shoulder. Gav right below us. Looks to push through, has Allen. Allen, like he got launched out of a cannon, heads to the corner. Has a shot. Oh, Hayes went down. Follow-up sliding block by the Eskimos. And if that shot is not blocked, that's a goal. Slap shot. Somebody lost the stick. It's an Eskimos defenseman. And Noble was coming as the puck gets iced. Now you take him. Offensive end draw with 1:11. Man, oh man. We had 2 good looks off the Allen drive. Sliding block shot right at the point of the shot. And Hayes was down and out.
That was
even if he got back up, he had to go 4 feet back to his right to be able to protect the net.
That was a silver platter for us.
And there was one man in the way, and he stopped and blocked it, and there's the empty netter. 59.3. And you said, stressing the face-offs, offensive end with the extra man and the empty net. You have to win that draw. Emeralds could not. And now they are going to need a last-minute miracle with 59.3 to go. The Eskimos lead it 3-1. Worked around here. Dietzman with the push. Off the post. No icing. Off the net.
Story of our night there, Dano.
Sent him for Noble. 24 seconds. Turned over.
That's offsides. No call.
Shot. Save, Noble. Miller tried to move it through. Take it away. Off the side. Fans thought they had a goal, and that's going to do it. This is going to be a tough pill to swallow. John Nutkins immediately going over. He wants a word with the official.
Absolutely terrible, Dan. I don't know. That last penalty on us on Hinkson, that doesn't sit well with me because they were letting that go all night long. And then you call it on us with 5 minutes left.
It was almost deja vu to the last time. A late penalty. That allowed Escanaba to tie it up.
We might get another shot, though, Dan.
That's right. If this stings, if this burns, if it hurts a little, you got to use it as fuel to the fire for what's coming up.
Absolutely. We got a bunch of big games ahead of us. Starting with this weekend down in Kalamazoo. A chance to bounce back Friday.
It'll be a weekend trip to Kalamazoo. Play the Kalamazoo United Co-op. And then, it's tournament time. Regular season wraps up this weekend. Just watching the dust settle here.
A week
An
from
assistant
today.
coach from Escanaba came through the handshake line and was giving it to some of the players and coaches. He's back in the respective locker rooms. But as you said, so let's take a look at how we get back to this building and back to this matchup, because the regional tournament, the road will eventually wind up here. We wrap up the regular season with 2 games this weekend, Friday night, Saturday afternoon. Then we head into tournament play. Dates and times have been set for that now. It'll start February 22nd, which is
a week from today.
So, well, that'd be a week from tomorrow.
Week from tomorrow.
That's more great math lessons.
Exactly.
I can't see and you can't add. Good thing Andy Levine's helping out this weekend.
NHS.
So next Wednesday, the Emeralds will be home against Nagani. That'll be the 4-5 matchup, the play-in game for the 4-team regional tournament. Winner of that game will then go Friday to Sault Ste. Marie. Now, the Wednesday night game next week is a 6 o'clock start.
Winner of that game comes here.
No, they go to the Sioux.
Oh, it is
They went non-traditional with the draw. So my guess would be if Nagani wins that game, it gets moved here. But if Manistique were to win, they're not going to have Manistique in the Sioux. Come to Escanaba. But right now, the semifinal host is, it looks like the 1 and the 2 both get guaranteed a home game, is how they're going to do it. So the Sioux would host a 4 o'clock Friday game on the 24th, and then the finals would be back here regardless, and that would be March 1st.
And that makes a little bit more sense to me. I was thinking about that the other day. Why would the Sioux drive through Newberry and Manistique?
You see how they do the football pairings, man?
Exactly.
And the points. Why are we going down 3 hours to Rogers City when we should be playing at home? I'd like to see them let you in the math room when they're doing pairings and maps. Wouldn't like it for the fine folks in Lansing down there, but that looks like how they've laid it out is the 1 and the 2 both get to host a semifinal game. A little incentive there. So actually us ending up as the 4 seed was better than us ending up as the 3 seed. Because now we get a home game. We can go to the Sioux rather than just playing straight on the road for a couple of rounds and trying to get through. So Zach will be in Kalamazoo this weekend. I, for the first time, I'm going to miss one.
I'm just going to try to not mess it up.
That's can't be any worse.
So we're just going to try and keep the wheels on the cart.
Zach will make sure the mics stay on. He's good for that. And Andy Levine going to help us out as well. That will be Friday night, 7 o'clock, and then a 1 o'clock on Saturday from Kalamazoo. Then it's tournament time next Wednesday, 6 o'clock with Nagani. A home game. Come pack the place and cheer on the Emeralds. It won't hurt our feelings if you don't watch and come down and cheer them on. And got to remind you too, once we get into the tournament, our broadcasts go audio only. They take the camera away. So definitely come down next Wednesday, cheer on the Emeralds. They will play for a spot in the semifinals against Sault Ste. Marie. Other side of the bracket will be Kingsford and Escanaba here, and the 2 winners will meet March 1st. So the path leads back
to here
for the Emeralds. Time now to pick our 3 stars of the contest and our bone-crunching hit of the game.
Bone-crunching hit of the game.
That's a tough one tonight.
I am very, very inclined to give it to that poor young man from Escanaba.
That was a big one that set up our goal. You're right. Why not?
Who hit his own teammate.
Keegan Braun, a freshman forward, and Alex Schwalbach, a sophomore defenseman. One was coming from the forward, one was coming from the defense. They went for the sandwich. They forgot the meat. And they became the meat. And they were both a hard hit into each other that we took into a 3-on-1 and scored. So chalk one up for the Eskimos on a bone-crunching hit of the game. We'll trade that to Jack, who picked Alex Noble as one of the 3 stars of the game on the radio broadcast. So we're even. So 3 stars of the contest and a 3-1 game. Final shot tally was 35-20, and I don't mind giving Alex Noble the 3rd star tonight. Playing through the pain, a lot of real tough shots to keep us in this game. He only gave up 2, the 35th shot on goal, and the 3rd goal was an empty netter.
Exactly. So 2 goals against on 34 shots, 32 saves. That's not a bad day at the office by any means.
And that might be the difference in this game, too, because we didn't think either side would get to 30, and Escanaba gets just enough to eke ahead in that one. And, boy, if you take away that 4th, if we win the face-off to one of our players to start the 2nd period, it's a totally different game.
Exactly.
They don't get up 2-1.
We're probably still watching hockey.
Yeah, yep, definitely. Let's pick a number 2 star here in this one tonight.
Number 2 star,
Brody?
I'm inclined to pick Brody. I thought
Brody on the defensive end?
He was phenomenal on the defensive end. He had to have blocked 10 shots tonight.
I mean, he was all over, and he was the clear-out guy. He all the lights are still on.
Yep. He put, I think, 3 off the ceiling.
Yep, 3 off the roof, a couple of banners ruffled. I thought his best hockey game of the season. Just defensive positioning. Just a fantastic game for Brody Garapi tonight. And the hustle and the effort were there.
Absolutely.
Top guy tonight.
I think we got to give our goal scorer a nod, Dan.
Man, he's been unbelievably awesome as the past 5-6 weeks. I think it's 5 out of 6 games now for Blake. Blake Walter adds another one. And here's a guy who was a little slow coming out of the football season with the injury. And he's a guy that just the order that he hits the ice is a 2nd or 3rd line guy, but he's giving you top line performance right now.
Yeah, and you say 5 out of the last 6 with a goal, but I believe his point streak goes even further back than that.
Yep.
And we talk about it all the time. The little stuff that he does that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. You know, he's been doing a phenomenal job finishing his checks. He's been doing a phenomenal job finding the open guy for the breakout. And his hustle second to, I think, only probably Cameron on the team.
Cameron
which Cameron could have easily been one of our 3 stars tonight as well.
I thought Dietzman, another good game. Audie as well. The pieces are there. This one will hurt, but hey, you're headed into the last week of February. We're 15-6-1. 2 of our losses against the good Escanaba team. One of our losses wasn't a loss at all to Mona Shores. We continue to play excellent hockey, and this is the first time in 8 games, again, that we've lost after that 2-game bump in the road midway through.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people look at it as a 2-game bump, but it's a 2-game streak to these guys.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a 2-game bump because you look at what we've done on each side of it.
Exactly.
10 out of 11, and then or 8 out of 9, and then it was 10 out of 11 at one point. And overall, you take those away, and we're pushing that 20-win mark. And hey, we come out of this loss with an 8-game winning streak, we win the whole darn thing.
And I think we learn a lot from that. You know, I really do. There was a couple of times where we're inches away from putting a goal in, you know, and that's just
that sliding stop at the end took one away.
Exactly. That's just how it goes
flip
sometimes.
this thing 3-1 the other way easily. So we will step aside. Want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight as the Eskimos beat the Emeralds. It is 3-1 with M123 FM.